in his mirrors is Alan Ross Jones, because the Triumph TR4 has got past Neil Fisher in his MGB, so despite that slow start, he wouldn't really force it with This has been a fantastic first lap. That is from Rob Cobden in the Alba Courier, who started down in 14th position there on row 7. Okay, there's a couple of cars that didn't start in front of him, but he's now in 6th, so he's gained so many positions on that first lap. In 7th position is the Austin Healey 100, driven by Paul Mortimer. In 8th place is Michael Lillywhite. In 9th is Stephen Winter. And in 10th position at the end of the first lap was the car driven by Mark Turner, the Austin Healey Sprite, completing the top 10 at the end of lap 1. Another driver that's made great progress from the back of the grid is Paul Eales. He started right there on row 14 after having some kind of dramas yesterday. Well, from the back of the grid he's up to 13th, so Paul Eales has passed pretty much half the field. 24 cars took the start in the end from the 28th that we expected, but from the back of the grid up to 13th on lap 1 for Mark Eales. He's out there in his MGB. So Paul Eales has taken over, hasn't he, from David Eales, who raced that car yesterday. So that's why he has to start from the back. Change for second into Brundle. There goes the Triumph TR4, and that is the car of Alan Ross Jones that goes past and Mark Cole down the Bentley Straight, using the power of the Triumph TR4 engine to get past the MGB that is driven by Mark Cole, who was lapped in the Austin Healey twice already this afternoon, but now the MGB a bit more nimble through the corners. Mark Cole challenging Mark Cole is there, now past Neil Fisher has come Harry Wilmot, so Wilmot past Fisher on lap 2. The rest of the top 10 is as it was: Cobden, Mortimer, Lillywhite, Winter and Turner. Outside the top 10, more progress made from Paul Eales. He's up to 11th place now, and also fighting his way up through the order on that particular lap was Colin Kingsnorth. After a poor start, he dropped down from 11th on the grid, but he re-fought his way back up to 12 in his MGB. The whole group of MGBs there, because in 13th position is Dominic Mooney, and then in 14th place is the car that is driven by car number 74 is Barry Holmes, and then you've got David Russell Wilkes, all MGBs then in that group of cars. Side by side there, heading in towards the Oggies corner, just looking at, is Michael Lillywhite going up the inside of Paul Mortimer, so that's a good back and forth. In 7th place, the Austin Healey 100 and the MGB having a good battle, and they head down towards Williams corner, and then that tackle of MGBs that mentioned just outside the top 10 are also having a good scrap down towards Williams. So it's a great battle throughout the field, and a battle for the lead now. Going into Nelson, Alan Ross Jones has caught Mark Ashworth, and are we keen to try and find a way through. Some of the MGBs behind, having some big old slides on the exit of Nelson Corner, which was pretty spectacular to watch there. But the top two through Coram Curve, we know the TR4 just got a little bit more straight line speed, so can we see Alan Ross Jones challenge Mark Ashworth on the run down? Time frame, and right in the toe now is Alan Ross Jones. Pops out the 60 on the left-hand side of the circle, and absolutely level of the back. That was the 5,000 of a second from the outside line. Alan Ross Jones into that extra front, and on Mark Ashworth. Second, slower than yesterday's pace, so the track a little bit slippery out there with the cement dust that they had to cover the fluid drop in the previous race. The leaders though turn their way through Agostini. Mark Cole is not far away, he's only 1.5 seconds behind Mark Ashworth there in third place. Then in fourth place is Harry Wilmot having a very good run in his MGB. Neil Fisher is in fifth, Rob Cobden is in sixth place, and Paul Mortimer in seventh. So Paul Mortimer able to hang on ahead, therefore, of Michael Lillywhite in that battle that I spotted on the previous lap. They're just headed down into Oggies once more. This time Mortimer going after Rob Cobden, who's having a much better race today in the Alba Courier. In ninth position is Stephen Winter, out in MGB this year. We've seen him out of the Porsche 911 in the past. And into the top 10 from the back of the grid has come Paul Eales. So Paul Eales on the back of the grid into the top 10 now, and that's because on the previous lap he managed to get ahead of the car which is driven by 103, which is, looking at the grid sheet, Mark Turner. So Mark Turner dropped outside the top 10 behind Paul Eales. And in 12th position is Colin Kingsthorpe. Up to 13th, there's another car from the back of the grid, the extra car, Mark Gordon in the Lotus Elite, moved up to 13th position now, with good pace from him to that. The overall leaders though come across the line for these 4 laps. Today, Alan Ross Jones put it away from Mark Ashworth. He's actually 42 that's 4 laps. Another fast lap of the race. 24.088. And Mark Ashworth is 4 by Mark Cole. Of Mark Ashworth. Harry Wilmot, Neil Fisher and Rob Cobden. And Rob Cobden is involved in this 4-car battle just ahead of Paul Mortimer, ahead of Michael Lillywhite and ahead of Stephen Winter. So the 2 MGB chasing the Alba Courier and the Austin Equipe 100. From Palmer Corner there on the 5th lap of the race. And still the Alba there ahead, but it's no longer an Austin Healey in the mirrors for Rob Cobden. It is now Michael Lillywhite's MGB, because Lillywhite has got past Paul Mortimer, so the Austin Healey 100 has fallen behind the MGB. We saw Michael Lillywhite challenge just a couple of laps ago now, but he has got through into 7th place. And behind Stephen Winter, catching all this group to make it a 5-car battle there for 6th position is coming Mark Eales. So Mark Eales from the back of the grid is joining the battle for 6th place. And that would kind of suggest he has the pace to work his way right through that battle, but one thing catching of course and quite another to overtake. Driver who did the overtaking early on is Alan Ross Jones, and he turned his way out of Nelson as the race leader, still able to get away from Mark Ashworth, with in 3rd position Mark Holm into the MGB, who is really quite sideways on the exit of Nelson. So many times we took out about Mark's whole road before, so not just today, but across the line. 5 laps done now. Another fastest lap of the race from Alan Ross Jones, 23.5. Transponder not working on that car, and something that really should be making sure is the case, because that now our motorsport UK regulations where really right now the closest to him as they go through the Agostini hairpin. That 5-car battle with the 3 MGBs and the Alfa Courier and the Austin Healey 100 make their way down into Hamilton Corner. Just behind them, Mark Turner's MGB coming under increasing pressure on the road to the lead that started from the back of the grid. The car that's driven by Mark Gordon. Problem there to Paul Mortimer through Augie, just one a bit wide. He was trying to challenge Michael Lillywhite, but that may mean he loses the place to Stephen Winter. I think it has done, and trying to follow him through is Paul Eales. So not just one place lost there for Paul Mortimer in the Austin Healey. It could have been 2. On the outside line he was able to fight off Paul Eales by the looks of things to hang on to what will be 9th place, and that would be a 2nd place loss in a couple of laps for the Healey driver. That's Paul Eales that has carried the momentum of the Nelson corner, was really challenging quite find a way through, I don't think. Those cars heading up towards the corner now. The 5 of them are really being caught, aren't they? By Mark Turner also. Is about number 6, headed by Rob Coston in the Alfa Courier, who's coming under pressure now from Michael Lillywhite down towards me. So, 7 cars in that battle, so that's great. Tight grid in the Equipe GTS, which raises the high power cars that we saw now in lead run races. Great races. Another fastest lap of the race, 2:23.455, is getting quicker and quicker all the time as Alan Ross goes. On lap 2, he's at 2:25.2, on lap 3, 2:24.5, lap 4, 2:24.0, lap 5, 2:23.5, and lap 6, 2:23.4. So getting quicker and quicker lap by lap, averaging nearly 75 miles per hour in that Triumph TR4. And his gap now 1.2 seconds over Mark Ashworth, who is going with him. And Alan Ross Jones only sideways Nelson there. So I started seeing the Triumph get quite that sideways, and that's brought Mark Ashworth right with him. So Ashworth isn't going to let Alan Ross Jones get away with this. If we head into the second half of this race, we're into the second half of the 30-minute time element, and therefore we are into lap 7. 2-second gap is going to race the mark after a final challenge. They come down the centre straight to Super. Now overlapping on the outside line of Mark Ashworth. And the knee has now got the lead on the grass on the inside of Rington, and Mark Ashworth went right round the outside, and Adam was showing us this was out there. Mark Ashworth round the outside of Adam Ross Jones, and immediately he's pulled away by another good move that we've seen in this Equipe racing over the course of the weekend. Round the outside of the Mark Ashworth. Second place, Adam Ross Jones. Third, Mark Cole. Harry Wilmot now dropping away in fourth position. Sixth is Rob Cobden. We've got a different MTB behind him now. Stephen Winter has got past Michael Lillywhite for what is 7th place. And now Stephen Winter putting pressure on. Rob Cobden heading down towards Agostini. Up past the Alba there. A number of cars have tried to pass the Alba over the course of this race. But Rob Cobden, after such a good start, has been able to hang on to P6. Down to 18 Michael Lillywhite, 9 at the beginning of the lap with Paul Mortimer off the team, but it's no longer there because he's been passed.